Yo, guys, what's up? Feeling a bit better. So, I was watching a video here, and it's talking about, it's talking about, and this is a subject that, er, with religion, it screwed everything up. So, the movie The Matrix, oh my goodness, everybody used that in a religious, sense to where it's like, you need to unplug from the world and come to God and accept Him into your life. And, you know, it, it really, I hated it for a while. But now, I mean, I want to get to this, but, I don't now. And see, here's the thing people really need to realize. You need to wake up from the world around you. You need to wake up from things that are controlling you. So then you realize, no, this person that I am now is not who I am, but the person I truly want to be. I'm going to think about that person. I really want to be the person I want to be. And I don't give a crap what anybody else thinks. It's my fucking life. And that's a philosophy that I've had my whole life, and over the past 10 years, 15 years, 10 years, something like that, between that, between the 15 and 10, I've fought to keep that, and I fought to have my dreams met and not to give up and not to give in. And what the person that it made me is not the person I am. So when I say I didn't like The Matrix, no, that wasn't me. It wasn't giving me a chance to be me. To say, okay, Michelle or Mickey, whatever you want to call me, who do you want to be? Telling you the person you are, as opposed to asking you the person you want to be. That's a big thing. Anybody can tell you have to be this way or that way. And sadly, that happens way too many times. But asking you, who do you want to be? What do you want to do? How many careers, how many dreams, how many goals do you want to do in life? How many partners do you want to have in life? Yes, sexual partners. How many friends do you want to have? How many businesses do you want to own? How many people do you want to help? What areas, what genres do you want to help in? Anyway, with all this stuff going on, it tries to control me. And I'm always fighting to get out of that. And I'm always fighting to have everything I was promised. Because, this whole thing with my dream man, I'll tell you, it's I need him now. It's gotten to the point to where it's like, when and I'm not saying I agree with what happened to me, so please, I'm not endorsing it, I'm not anything, but you get to that point to where if you're going through something that you're being forced to go through, you're stuck in that. And then you start to see that the actual reason, or in my case, to have this perfect man anyway, I'm trying to say this my way and can't have all this crap going on to fuck with my head, but bear with me. And I'm sure if he's watching this, he is. So, you know, starting to realize who this person actually is, and starting to realize all the things this person had in their wrestling career, starting to look and say, I get it. I understand. Codes, numbers, the Matrix, you know, starting to become me. And although that's not exactly how I wanted, it's not exactly how I wanted it, in the sense to where, I mean, I'm very strong-willed, so I'm not somebody who's just gonna, you know, lie down and die. I'm not someone who's like, okay, I'm gonna die now. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that says, no, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna keep fighting, and I'm going to do my best with what I have. Ugh, bear with me, guys. Where the fuck is that grizzly bear? Half lion, half hybrid cat, half grizzly bear, monkey. Here's something for you guys. The whole monkey thing. I sound like a monkey. Hold on, we do this. Hold on. Something to make you laugh. Okay. There you go. Hey, monkey! My dream pet is a spider monkey. But, just, you know, really my dream pet is a spider monkey. I do better with that than the stupid dog in the purse. My personality is more the spider monkey, and be like, oh yeah, I have the spider monkey. Yeah, that's right. You better run. So, and that's not a spider that's like a monkey. So, I'll get to that with people being literal in things. I'll get to that too. But you know, I've always been that way, to where I've been able to say, the person, what was in the past, what that turned me into, is not who I was. That's not who I am. So that person, yes, it was something that was me, but wasn't me. It wasn't who I truly wanted to be. And, you know, people get into wants and needs, and I'll do that. But a lot of people look way too much into that. You know, and a lot of things are subjective, objective, perception, directive. It's an ebb, pretty much. Ever. Hey, there you go. Ever. Ever again. Anyway. Jeez. Keep telling the person with the gun they're not doing it right. They're, you know, the blanks aren't coming out properly. They don't really listen very well. And again, with that, it's like in Fight Club. He didn't shoot him. He finally realized that the person he's been seeing is really himself. It's, you know, of course I'm not saying I want to kill myself. I'm saying I want to shoot. I want to kill the bad stuff in me. And be able to say, you know what, and be able to be free. So that's what I want there. I've always been the person to say, okay, I have to continue to work towards being who I am and continue to fight. And remembering, yes, some stuff might have been a part of me, but it's not who I am. It's not who I truly want to be. What I wanted to say on that, wanting and needing, who you truly want to be. Who you want to be is who you need to be. Because that's the person, your destiny is your own. It's not something created by God. It's not something created by anyone but yourself. And yes, some of the things I'm going through, designed by God, you can say, but maybe not necessarily designed by God. Maybe it's, well, I'll tell you this, I've had a lot of glitches in the Matrix. I am a glitch in the Matrix. I'm not even supposed to be here. My mother was supposed to get her tubes tied after my middle sister, and then, well, I was born, so, yeah, I'm a glitch, but all the odd coincidences, everything that's happened in my life, I see it now. It's fucked up, but I see it. But, saying, that my destiny was already designed when it's, no, I want this. This isn't telling me that this is who I'm going to be and I don't have a choice. No, this is who I want to be. This is everything I want to do, everything I want to be. It just so happens that there are two people so destined to be together that the world is revolving around them. And it's ironic because I was born at KU Med, and if you're here in America or even North America, well, anywhere in the world, actually, but sorry, my speech impediments. Trying to work on that, but being sick and having your head all fuzzy and a bit of pain. I could use a good stiff drink, but a good stiff drink and a nice long. I need some cannabis oil. I need a good stiff drink, and I need a cigarette and a joint. So there you go. Maybe. Well, anyway. What you have to do is you have to look at things around you. You have to say, what is really going on in life? What's really going on in my life? I wouldn't start out going the extreme. My big thing, there's the joke about virginity that when you lose it, you can't get it back. Once that cherry is popped, it's popped. Yes, they have a surgery now to repair that, but that's, anyway, just, you got some, of course I can be one of them, but those, once I lost my mind, I couldn't get it back. That's when I woke up. I lost my mind. And to truly lose it is to be awakened. So that's what happened to me. When I left Olathe, when I left the church, and I left God, well, God still wanted to fuck with me some more and create problems for both of us. So